Hello kids, welcome to today's best class, and today we'll do multiples and factors. Let's revisit. The Kapoor family was on holiday visiting a number of cities. In every new city, Deepak was keen to know the pin code of the city. The collection of pin code is applied the divisibility test that he has learned. So, here the pin code of different cities given here. You have to answer the following question. First is, name the city or cities whose pin code is divisible by 2. So, for the number to be divisible by 2, the unit place should be the number 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So, this number, this. All these numbers are divisible by 2. So, cities are Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Bengaluru and New Delhi. Clear? Next is multiples and factors. First is multiple. The product of two or more number is called the multiples of these numbers. For example, 12 into 10, that is 120. So, 120 is multiple of 12 and 10 both. Multiple of a number are obtained by multiplying it by itself or another number. For example, 8 equals to 8 into 1, 8 into 2, 16. Like this, we can make the multiples of 8 by multiplying it with different numbers. Clear? Here, the multiples of 16s are given here. So, properties of multiples. Each number is multiple of itself. The first or the smallest multiple of number is number itself. जो सबसे छोटा multiple होगा वो क्या होगा? Number itself. Every number is a multiple of 1. Multiple of any number is equals to or greater than the given number. There are infinite multiples for the given number. Multiples of a number is completely divisible by the number. Next is factors. When two or more numbers are multiplied to obtain the product, the number thus multiplied are called the factors of the product. For example, 24 into 8 gives you 192. So, 24 and 8 are the factors of 192. Thus, the factor of the number is one that divides the number without leaving any remainder. Factors of number are obtained by using multiplication or by using division. So, here we have to find out the factors of 48. Two method. First is multiplication method. So, 1 into 48, that is 48. 2 into 24, 48. 3 into 16, 48. 4 into 12, 48. 6 into 8, 48. So, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. All these are the factors of 48. Clear? Division method. 14 divided by 1, 48. जिसमें numbers divisible है like this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. All these are the factors of 48. Clear? Next is properties of factors. 1 is the factor of every number. Every number is factor of itself. The first or the smallest factor of any number is 1. सबसे छोटा जो factor होगा that is 1 and the greatest is number itself. The last or the greatest factor of the number is number itself. The factor of a number is less than or equal to the number itself. The number has finite number of factors, means limited factor होंगे, which we can count. There are at least two factors of a number, that is 1 and number itself. Next is various type of numbers. First one is even number. Even number are those numbers which are exactly divisible by 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 are even number. A number having 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 its ones place is called even number. जितने भी number which are exactly divisible by 2 and having 0, 2, 4, 6 at one's place are even number. Like here, all these numbers are even numbers. Next is odd numbers. Odd numbers are those numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2, and a number having 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 at one's place are called odd numbers. So all these numbers, these are odd numbers because they have 1, 3, 5 at or 7 or 9 at one's place. Next is prime numbers. Numbers which have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. Like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, all these are prime numbers. Next, how to find prime numbers between 1 to 100. Over years ago, the Greek mathematician named Aristophanes found out one method to find the prime numbers between 1 to 100. We shall use the method to find the prime numbers. Make a grid from number 1 to 100. So here we'll make a number from 1 to 100. So first we'll cross 1. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Then circle number 2 and cross out all the multiples of 2 like 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Then circle number 3 and cross out all the multiples of 3. Then circle 5, cross out all the multiples of 5. Then circle 7, cross out all the multiples of 7. So this is how the number in circle, all these numbers are prime number, and the numbers which are crossed are composite number. Clear? Now follow the steps given below. Cross out 1 as it is neither prime nor composite. Ring 2, cross out all the multiples of 2 except 2. Ring 3, cross out all the multiples of 3 except 3. Ring 5, cross out all the multiples of 5 except 5. Ring 7, cross out all the multiples of 7 except 7. Ring all the remaining numbers which are not crossed. Look at the ring number in the grid. They are all prime numbers. Thus, the prime number between 1 to 100 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 23, like this. So all these numbers, these are prime number between 1 to 100. Clear? Next is composite numbers. Numbers having more than 2 factors are called composite number, like 4, 6, 8, 10. All these are composite numbers. Note to remember. You have to remember that 1 is neither prime nor composite. 2 is the lowest and only even prime number. Clear? And 9 is the lowest odd composite number. Next is co-prime numbers. Two numbers are said to be co-prime number if they do not have a common factor other than 1, or two numbers choose FCF is 1. So, co-prime numbers, two numbers जिनमें HCF 1 हो या फिर they do not have any common factor other than 1 are called co-prime numbers, like 7 and 10, 11 and 13, 15 and 17, all these are co-prime numbers. Next is twin prime numbers. Two prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin prime numbers, like 3 and 5, both are prime numbers and the difference is 2. So all these numbers are twin prime numbers. Clear? Next, we'll take an example. Find the first 5 multiple of 8. First 5 means we have to multiply 8 by 1 to 5. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. These are the first 5 multiple of 8. Clear? Next is practice corner 4.1. Two is the smallest and even prime number. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is divisibility rule. To find whether the given number is divisible by another number, we perform actual division and see whether the remainder is 0 or not. Next is life skills. Ruchi and Suchi has joined a hip hop class for practice. The teacher told 30 children of the class to group themselves equally in the group of 3 or more so that no child is left out. A group of more than 10 children is not allowed. How many groups can be formed? Number of children in each group and number of group 10, because total number of children are 30. So number of children in each group is 5. So number of group हो जाएंगे 6. Like this you can make different combination. Clear? Now divisibility rule. Back to divisibility rule. First is divisibility by 2. A number is divisible by 2 if its ones place is either 0 or the multiple of 2. For example, here in the given number, the ones place is 6, 8, 6, 0. So all these numbers who have 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 at ones place are divisible by 2. So all these numbers are divisible by 2. Next is divisibility by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of digit is the multiple of 3. Like here, the number. So the sum of digit is 30 and 30 is divisible by 3. That means the given number is divisible by 3. Next is divisibility by 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the digit in tens and ones place is divisible by 4. Like here, the digit at tens and ones place form number 12 and 12 is divisible by 4. That means this number is divisible by 4. Next is divisible by 5. A number is divisible by 5 if the ones place is 0 or 5. Means if a number having 0 or 5 at ones place, that means this number is divisible by 5. For example, all these numbers, like here, the digit at ones place is 5. That means the number is divisible by 5. Next is divisibility by 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Like here, the given number. It is divisible by 2 because unit place पे क्या है 6 है, and it is also divisible by 3 because the sum of digit is 27. So this number is divisible by 6 also. Clear? Next is divisibility by 7. A number of 2 digit is divisible by 7 if the sum of 3 times of the digit in the tens place and the digit in ones place is divisible by 7. Like here, 63 2 digit number है, is divisible by 7 because 3 times of the digit at tens place, 6 3s are 18 plus 3 21 and 21 is divisible by 7. That means the number is divisible by 7. A number of 3 or more digit is divisible by 7 if the sum of the number formed by the last 2 digit and the twice of the number formed by the remaining digit is divisible by 7. For example, 574 is divisible by 7 because last 2 digits 74 plus remaining digit is 5, 2 times of it, total is 84 and 84 is divisible by 7. That means this number is divisible by 7. Next is divisibility by 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last 3 digit is divisible by 8. Like here, the last 3 digit is 136 and 136 is divisible by 8. So this number is divisible by 8. Next is divisibility by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of digit is divisible by 9. Like here, the sum of digit is 27 and 27 is divisible by 9. That means the given number is divisible by 9. Next is divisibility by 10. A number is divisible by 10 if it has 0 at its units place. Like here, all these numbers have 0 at its units place. That means these numbers are divisible by 10. Next is divisibility by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of digit in odds place and the sum of digit in even place is the multiple of 11 or 0. This is a given number, so digit at even place. 5, 9 and 8. Sum is 22 and the sum of digit at odd place, that is 11. So 22 minus 11, that is 11. That means this number is divisible by 11. Clear? Next is practice corner 4.2. Test whether the following numbers are divisible by 2, 3, 5 and 10. First number is 140. The number have 0 at its unit place. That means it is divisible by 2 and 10 and 5. For 3, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 0, 5. That means this number is not divisible by 3, but it is divisible by 2, 5 and 10. So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is prime factorization. Expressing a number as the product of its prime factor is called prime factorization. The factor number may have both composite and a prime number, but we know that every composite number can be written as the product of two or more prime numbers. Let us understand with example. Composite number 24. So prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 to 3, means all these are prime number. So this is the prime factorization of 24. Like here, the composite number is 30, prime factorization is 2 into 3 into 5. Next is method of writing prime factorization. There are two methods of writing prime factorization. First is factor tree method. Express 32 as the product of prime numbers. So step 1, 32 beginning with the smallest prime number, factor 32, that is 2. So 16 टाइम डिवाइड होगा. Here the 16 is a composite number, 2 prime number है, as it is रहने देंगे. Next find the smallest prime number of 16 and divide 16 by 8. 2 से divide करेंगे, will get 8. Here 8 is composite number, so again we'll divide it by 2. We'll get 4. 4 is composite number, then divide by 2, we'll get 2. So the prime factorization of 32 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Clear? Next is prime factorization by division method. Factorize 80 by the division method. By division method, 80 can be factorized shown alongside. Divide the number by the smallest possible prime numbers. Repeat the process till the quotient is no more divisible by any prime number. Like here, first we'll divide by 2, 40 again can be divided by 2, will get 20, divide by 2 will get 10, divide by 2 will get 5. 5 is a prime number. Okay? So the prime factorization of 80 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. Clear? Next is practice corner 4.3. Find the prime factorization of following numbers using the factor tree method. So first number is 84. So first divide by 2. Now it's a composite number, again we'll divide by 2. 1. Now it cannot be divided by 2, so we'll divide by 3. Get 7. So the prime factorization of 84 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is highest common factor or HCF. The highest or the last common factor of two or more numbers called the highest common factor or HCF. The highest common factor or HCF is also known as the greatest common factor. Let us consider the number 36 and 48. So here all the factors of 36 and these are the factors of 48. Now first we'll write the common factors that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 and the highest is 12. So HCF क्या हो जाएगा 12. Clear? Next, note to remember. Factors which appear in the list of 2 or more numbers commonly are called common factors. Highest common factor HCF is the greatest factor which divide 2 or more given number without leaving any remainder. Next is properties of HCF. The HCF of 2 or more number is their greatest common factor. The HCF of given number cannot be greater than the number themselves. If one number is the factor of another number, the smaller number is the HCF of 2 number. For example, in case 9 and 27, 9 is the factor of 27. So HCF क्या हो जाएगा 9 और 27 का, that is 9. If the HCF of 2 number is 1, they are called co-prime numbers. For example, the HCF of 16 and 25 is 1. So they are prime numbers. Consecutive numbers are always co-prime numbers, like 4 and 5 are co-prime numbers because they do not have any common factor other than 1. So as 9 and 10. Next is finding HCF. We can find HCF by 2 methods. First is prime factorization and other is long division method. So first is HCF by prime factorization. Find the HCF of 16 and 20 by prime factorization method. So here we did the prime factorization of 16. So that is equals to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 20, 2 into 2 into 5. Now the common factors are 2. One time जो common factor है, we'll write that one time. Here 2. So 2 into 2, that is 4. So HCF of 16 and 20 is 4. Next method is HCF by long division method. Find the HCF of 35 and 80 by long division method. So what we'll do? Greater number will divide by smaller number. 80 divided by 35. So 2 times was 70, subtract, you'll get 10. Now this 10 will become the divisor and this divisor will become dividend 35. Again we divide, 10 3s are 30. Clear? Subtract करेंगे, we'll get 5. Now 5 will become the divisor and 10 will become the dividend. 2 times होगा until we get 0 as the remainder. So last divisor is 5. That is the HCF. Clear? Remember, the HCF cannot be bigger than one of the number. Clear? Next is practice corner 4.4. Find the HCF of the following number by listing common factors. So numbers are 14 and 16. So factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7 and 14. And factors of 16, 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Common factors are 1 and 2. And the highest is 2, so HCF is 2. Clear? So practice all the questions. Next is lowest common multiple or LCM. The smallest or the first common multiple of 2 or more numbers is called the lowest common multiple or LCM. Lowest common multiple or LCM is also known as least common multiple. Let us consider the number 12 and 16. Multiples of 12 are 12, 24, 36, 48 and so on. Multiple of 16 are these. Now we'll write the common multiple that are 48 and 96. And the least means छोटा कौन सा है, that is 48. So LCM of 12 and 16 is 48. Remember, multiple which appear in the list of multiples of all the given numbers are called common multiples. HCF of 2 or more number is the lowest number which is completely divisible by both numbers. Next is method of finding LCM. There are three methods that are used commonly to find LCM of 2 or more numbers. First, by listing common multiple, and second by prime factorization, and third is by long division method. So first is finding LCM by listing common multiples. To find the LCM of 2 or more numbers, we follow these steps. First step, write the multiples of given number. First, we'll write the multiples of given number, then write the common multiples of given number. Then the first of the smallest common multiple, that is the LCM of given number. Now we'll take an example. Find the LCM of 8 and 12 by listing common multiples. So here the multiples of 8 and here the multiples of 12. So common multiples are 24, 48 and 72. We have to find LCM. For that we'll find the least common multiple, that is 24. So LCM of 8 and 12 is 24. Clear? Next method is finding LCM by prime factorization method. We find the LCM by prime factorization method using the following step. Step 1. Express the given number as the product of prime numbers. Step 2. Find the product of common multiple and non-common multiple. The product of the common multiple, non-common multiple is the LCM of given number. For example, find the LCM of 12, 18 and 24 by prime factorization method. So first we will do the prime factorization of given number. So 12 का हो जाएगा 2 into 2 into 3, 18 2 into 3 into 3, 24 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So common factors 2 and 3. LCM of 12, 18 and 24, that is equals to product of common factor and non-common prime factors. So common हो जाएंगे 2 into 3, non-common 2 into 3 into 2. So that is equals to 72. That is the LCM. Next is finding LCM by division method. To find the LCM by division method, we follow the following steps. Write the given number in a row. Divide the number by the least prime divisor, which divide the least two number. Next is finding LCM by simple division method. Find the LCM of 144, 96 and 160. Step 1. Write the number as shown. Divide all the numbers by a prime number which divide at least two of the number. Write the quotient in each case. Below the number, if a number cannot be divided exactly, write the number as it is in the next row. Like here, 144, 96, 160. So first we'll divide by 2. All these three numbers can be divided by 2. We'll get 72, 48 and 80. Again divide by 2, we'll get 36, 24, 40. Again 2 से divide करेंगे and यहाँ पे 2 से divide करेंगे, we'll get 9, 6 and 10. Now 9 cannot be divided by 2 but 6 and 10 can be. So divide by 2, we'll get 9 को as it is लिख देंगे, 3 and 5. Now we cannot divide these number by 2. So we'll divide by 3. 3 times 1 and 5. So all these number multiply will give us the LCM of given numbers. Step 3. Keep dividing by prime numbers until the last row has co-prime numbers with no common factors. Multiply all divisors and all number left in the last row. The product give the LCM of the given number. So LCM हो जाएगा 1440. Clear? Next is practice corner 4.5. Find the LCM by prime factorization method. So numbers are 28 and 35. So first we'll do the prime factorization of 28. $35. So prime factorization of 28, that is equals to 2 into 2 into 7, 35. That is equals to 5 into 7. So common factors are 7. So LCM हो जाएगा 7 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. 5 2s are 10, 7 2s are 14. 14 into 10, 140. That is the LCM of given number. So you have to practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is word problems. 3 ribbons of length 240 cm, 318 cm and 426 cm to be cut into equal length. What is the greatest possible length of each piece? So to find out the greatest possible length, greatest means we have to find the HCF of these given number. So we can use any of method. Here we have used long division method. First 318 को 240 से divide किया है. So last divisor is 6. Now 426 को हम 6 से divide करेंगे. That is the last divisor. So HCF of these given number is 6. So the greatest possible length of each piece is 6 centimeter. Clear? Next is relation between HCF and LCM. The product of HCF and LCM of any two numbers is always equal to the product of the given number. LCM multiply by HCF give you product of two given number. LCM equals to हो जाएगा product of two given number divided by HCF, and HCF equals to product of two number divided by LCM. Now we'll take an example. The LCM of two number is 504 and HCF is 18. If one of the number is 126, find the other number. As we know, LCM multiplied by HCF equals to first number multiplied by second number. So 504 into 18 equals to 126 into second number. So second number equals to हो जाएगा, इन दोनों के प्रोडक्ट को 126 से डिवाइड करेंगे. So we'll get 72. So the other number is 72. Next is practice corner 4.6. The HCF and LCM of two number is 16 and 192 respectively. If one of the number is 48, what is the other number? So the other number, that is equals to 16 into 192 divided by 48. So the other number is 64. So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is multiple choice questions. Take the correct choice. The smallest prime number is 2. So B is the correct option. Clear? So here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.